Among the natural wonders shaped by time, there exists another category of marvels, those crafted by human hands. These extraordinary structures, surrounded by mystery and grandeur, showcase humanity's creativity and innovation. Whether ancient or modern, these masterpieces have left an indelible mark on the landscapes they adorn and the people who encounter them, reflecting the spirit of ambition and ingenuity. As we navigate the challenges of the present and the future, these wonders serve as a guiding compass, offering timeless lessons that continue to inspire. It is our duty to ensure that these creations are preserved, passing them down to future generations, ready to ignite the dreams of tomorrow. The Great Pyramids of Giza were built around 4,500 years ago on the Giza Plateau, near Cairo, Egypt. These awe-inspiring monuments stand as timeless representations of Egypt's ancient culture. The site includes three main pyramids: Khufu, Khafra, and Menkaure. Each pyramid was meticulously designed to serve as the final resting place for a prominent king of Egypt's fourth dynasty. The Pyramid of Khufu, also known as the Great Pyramid, is the most remarkable of the three. It was originally 481 feet tall, making it the tallest man-made structure in the world for millennia. Near the pyramids, the Great Sphinx, carved from a single limestone outcrop, adds to the site's allure. With the body of a lion and the face of a pharaoh, it is believed to represent Pharaoh Khafra, whose pyramid stands nearby. However, its exact purpose remains a subject of debate. Some theories suggest that it served as a guardian of the pyramids, while others propose that it symbolized royal power and divine authority. Aligned with the rising sun on the equinoxes, the Sphinx may have held religious significance, reflecting the ancient Egyptians' beliefs about the sun god Ra and the cycle of life and death. Venice, a city of timeless allure and history, gracefully floats upon the lagoons of northeastern Italy. Founded more than 1,500 years ago, it stretches across 118 small islands divided by 150 canals and connected by over 400 bridges. The city is entirely car-free, with its waterways serving as the primary routes, where gondolas and water buses glide beneath ornate stone bridges. Venice is renowned for its rich blend of Byzantine, Gothic, and Renaissance architecture. The Grand St. Mark's Basilica, adorned with intricate mosaics, the Doge's Palace, a symbol of the city's former wealth and power, and the many palazzos lining the Grand Canal, all contribute to the city's enchanting beauty. As the residence of Antonio Vivaldi and the home of the annual Venice Film Festival, one of the oldest and most prestigious film festivals in the world, Venice has made significant contributions to the arts and music. Famous for its elaborate masks and dramatic costumes, the Carnival transforms Venice into a vibrant spectacle of mystery and tradition, drawing visitors from all over the world and reviving the city's rich legacy each year. Despite its splendor, Venice faces pressing challenges. Research shows that the city is sinking by 1 to 2 millimeters every year due to rising sea levels and climate change, pushing the city slowly toward extinction. Nestled in the central region of Myanmar, also known as Burma, the historic city of Bagan offers a breathtaking landscape. This ancient city is home to over 2,000 stupas, temples, and pagodas, each with its own unique charm. These structures are renowned for their historical and religious significance, as well as their remarkable craftsmanship, showcasing intricate carvings, vibrant mural paintings, and delicate stucco work. The people of Bagan, many of whom have cared for these historic monuments for generations, work closely with conservation experts from around the world. Together, they apply advanced restoration techniques to combat the effects of time and the elements, ensuring the preservation of this sacred site for future generations. For those planning a visit, the best time to explore Bagan is between November and February. During these months, the temperature is moderate and the weather is dry, making it ideal for sightseeing. Known as the City of the Gods, Teotihuacan, located northeast of present-day Mexico City, is one of the largest and most important archaeological sites in the Western Hemisphere. This iconic destination draws visitors from all over the world to marvel at its monumental pyramids, most notably the Pyramid of the Sun and the Pyramid of the Moon. The pyramids were likely used for rituals and served as burial sites, emphasizing their role as sacred spaces within the city. The Pyramid of the Sun, towering over 200 feet, stands as an extraordinary feat of ancient engineering. On the northern end of the Avenue of the Dead stands the Pyramid of the Moon. While slightly smaller than the Pyramid of the Sun, it serves as a symmetrical counterpart and marks the central axis of the city. According to Aztec mythology, Teotihuacan was considered the sacred place where the gods gathered to plan the creation of the world. Legend has it that it was here the gods sacrificed themselves to make the sun rise, thus setting the universe into motion. Tikal, located in the northern region of Guatemala within the Petén Basin, is one of the largest archaeological sites and urban centers of the pre-Columbian Maya civilization. From 200 to 900 AD, this ancient city flourished, becoming the most significant political, economic, and military power in the Maya region. The site spans approximately 6 square miles, containing more than 3,000 structures, including majestic temples, vast plazas, and grand palaces. Among the most notable structures is Temple 4, which rises to an impressive height of 230 feet, making it the tallest pre-Columbian structure in the Americas. Machu Picchu stands as a silent testament to the brilliance of the Inca civilization. This architectural masterpiece comprises over 150 buildings, all crafted with remarkable precision. The dry stone walls, polished to perfection, were constructed using a method known as ashlar. In this technique, stones are meticulously cut to fit together without the use of mortar, so precisely that not even a knife blade can slip between them. Some have speculated that aliens were responsible for building Machu Picchu, unable to fathom how a civilization without iron tools, draft animals, or the wheel could construct such impressive structures. The sacred buildings of Machu Picchu are strategically placed to align with the sun during the winter solstices, highlighting the Incas' sophisticated understanding of astronomy. Stonehenge is a prehistoric monument located on Salisbury Plain in Wiltshire, England. This iconic site is famous worldwide for its remarkable architectural and astronomical significance. Believed to have been constructed between 3000 BC and 2000 BC, Stonehenge consists of massive sarsen stones that were transported over distances of up to 20 miles. This alignment has led many to speculate that Stonehenge served as an ancient astronomical observatory or was used for ritualistic purposes tied to the solar and lunar cycles. The combination of this celestial alignment and the engineering marvel required to construct such a monument in prehistoric times makes Stonehenge a true masterpiece, both in terms of its complexity and its mystery. Perched at 10,240 feet above the Paro Valley, the Paro Taktsang Monastery, also known as the Tiger's Nest, defies gravity. This sacred site is nestled against a cliffside, with buildings connected by rock-carved stairways, creating a breathtaking and delicate structure. According to legend, the revered master Padmasambhava, also known as the second Buddha, is said to have flown to the monastery riding a tigress to meditate here. For those without access to flying tigresses, reaching the monastery requires a steep climb lasting 2 to 3 hours. As you ascend, you'll be immersed in the deep spirituality and mystical beauty that Bhutan is renowned for. Sagrada Familia, a masterpiece that began in 1882, was conceived by the visionary architect Antoni Gaudí, situated in the heart of Barcelona, Spain. It is renowned for its unique fusion of Gothic and Art Nouveau styles, attracting millions of visitors annually. Despite being under construction for over a century, it remains unfinished to this day. The basilica has evolved over decades, with successive architects striving to preserve Gaudí's original designs and detailed models. The stunning La Sagrada Familia is famous for its towering spires, the tallest of which will eventually reach an awe-inspiring height of 566 feet. Crafted from stone with incredible precision, each facade of the basilica tells a distinct story from the Bible. Upon entering, visitors are greeted by columns resembling tree trunks that encircle them, supporting a ceiling that mirrors the shape of a leafy canopy. High above the vibrant city of Athens, the Acropolis rises proudly, a timeless symbol of ancient civilization and architectural brilliance. This iconic hill, crowned by the Parthenon, offers a window into the world of ancient Greece. It is home to some of the most renowned architectural wonders globally, including the Parthenon, Erechtheion, and the Temple of Athena Nike, all serving as a vital testament to art, culture, and history. These structures, primarily constructed during the 5th century BC under the leadership of Pericles, represent the zenith of classical architecture and artistic achievement. Among them, the Parthenon stands as the most prominent and iconic, dedicated to Athena, the goddess of wisdom and war. This temple has endured the trials of history, from invasions and occupations to natural disasters. The Garuda Wisnu Kencana statue, located in Bali, Indonesia, is one of the tallest sculptures in the world. Standing at an impressive 396 feet, it depicts the Hindu god Vishnu riding the mythical bird Garuda. Vishnu, known as the preserver and protector of the universe, is paired with Garuda, a symbol of freedom and self-determination. Together, they embody a divine force dedicated to safeguarding humanity and nature. The statue is made primarily of copper and brass plates and took more than 700 workers and artisans to complete. Located in the Garuda Wisnu Kencana Cultural Park, the statue stands as a powerful symbol of spiritual guidance, ethical values, and the continuous pursuit of harmony and freedom, deeply intertwined with the heart of Indonesian culture. In the heart of Andalusia, Spain, lies the magnificent Alhambra, a vast fortress complex celebrated for its breathtaking blend of Moorish and Renaissance architectural styles. Originally built as a military stronghold in the 9th century, the Alhambra later became the royal residence of the Nasrid emirs, the last Muslim rulers of Spain. Strategically positioned atop Sabika Hill, the Alhambra provided a commanding view of the surrounding area, offering both a defensive advantage and a symbol of power. The Alhambra's grand palaces, particularly the famous Nasrid palaces, are masterpieces of intricate design, featuring exquisite stucco decorations and arabesque patterns that embody the rich artistry of Moorish culture. The Generalife, once a summer retreat, stands out with its lush gardens, embodying Islamic design principles. The Great Wall of China, stretching nearly 13,000 miles across the country, is the longest man-made structure in the world. It winds its way through rugged mountains, arid deserts, and lush countryside. To put its scale into perspective, its length is roughly 1.5 times the distance from Los Angeles to Singapore, which means walking its entire length would take about 18 months. Construction of the wall began in the 7th century BC and was completed around 2,000 years later. Along the way, the wall was built with various fortifications, including watchtowers, barracks, and defensive structures, all carefully placed for strategic protection. The wall's construction materials varied by region and era. In some areas, it was built with tamped earth and wood, while in others, stone and brick were used. As a result, each section tells a story of the resources available at the time of its construction. The Great Wall of China stands as a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of the Chinese Empire, offering a visual chronicle of human creativity and determination. In the heart of Rome, Vatican City stands as the smallest independent state in the world, both by area and population. Spanning just over 100 acres, this unique country is home to a population of around 800 people, mostly made up of clergy, members of religious orders, and the Swiss Guard. Despite its modest size, Vatican City serves as the spiritual and administrative center of the Roman Catholic Church, led by the Pope. The Basilica of St. Peter is another significant landmark in Vatican City. Its impressive dome, soaring 448 feet high, was crafted by the renowned Michelangelo. As one of the largest churches in the world, it holds an essential place in the Christian faith and continues to attract pilgrims from around the globe. Directly in front of the basilica lies St. Peter's Square, a Baroque architectural marvel designed to symbolize the welcoming embrace of Mother Church. Vatican City stands as a beacon of spiritual, cultural, and diplomatic influence for the Roman Catholic Church, symbolizing continuity and bridging the modern world with centuries of Christian tradition. Nestled atop a dramatic 200-foot-high rock formation in the Carpathian Mountains of Romania stands Bran Castle, commonly referred to as Dracula's Castle. This iconic fortress showcases medieval architecture with its towering turrets and narrow corridors spanning 4 floors. Over the centuries, Bran Castle has served various purposes, including as a royal residence and a customs post. Built in the early 14th century, the castle is most famously known for inspiring the legendary tale of Count Dracula. The connection to the Dracula myth stems from its presumed association with Vlad the Impaler, the historical figure behind the Dracula legend. However, there is no definitive proof that Vlad ever resided in the castle. Today, Bran Castle operates as a museum, offering visitors a unique glimpse into Romania's medieval past, while also immersing them in the atmosphere of one of literature's most enduring legends. Standing at the entrance of New York Harbor, the Statue of Liberty represents Libertas, the Roman goddess of freedom. In her right hand, she holds a torch raised high, symbolizing enlightenment, while her left hand grips a tablet inscribed with the date of the American Declaration of Independence. A gift from France to the United States in 1886, this iconic statue is made of copper, which has turned green over time due to more than a century of oxidation. The internal framework is constructed from iron to support the copper skin. Shipped in 350 individual pieces from France, the statue was assembled on what was then known as Liberty Island, taking 4 months to complete. Beyond its striking appearance, the Statue of Liberty continues to serve as a powerful symbol of human rights, standing as a global emblem of peace and hope. Carved directly into the vibrant red sandstone cliffs in the heart of Jordan's desert, Petra stands as a monumental achievement of the ancient Nabatean civilization. Famous for its rock-cut architecture and advanced water conduit system, the most iconic structure, the Treasury, rises over 128 feet high and spans 89 feet in width. Its intricate symmetry and classical columned facades are all meticulously carved from the same sandstone. Petra stretches across a vast valley of about 102 square miles, filled with numerous intricate tombs, temples, and a grand Roman-style theatre that can hold more than 3,000 spectators. Since then, it has become one of the most famous archaeological sites in the world, featured in iconic films such as Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade and The Mummy Returns. Archaeologists have made significant strides in uncovering the secrets of Petra, yet much of the ancient city remains hidden beneath the surface, still waiting to be explored. Trakai Island Castle, located on a small island in Lake Galvi, holds a significant place in Lithuania's history. Built in the 14th century, it served both as a strategic military fortress and a royal residence. A stunning example of medieval Gothic architecture, the castle was designed to defend against attackers and functioned as the residence of the Grand Dukes of Lithuania. The castle complex is made up of several buildings, surrounded by protective stone and red brick walls. These walls are embellished with arches and turrets, creating a striking visual effect. Today, Trakai Island Castle is a famous location where history comes to life through a range of cultural events. After falling into disrepair in the 17th century and remaining in ruins for several centuries, the castle underwent significant restoration and expansion in the 20th century. Today, it features museums that showcase artifacts from its past, along with interactive exhibits that bring its rich history to life for visitors of all ages. The Terracotta Army, China, discovered entirely by accident when a local farmer was drilling a water well, this immense underground army was created to guard the tomb of China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang, as he journeyed into the afterlife. The army consists of over 8,000 soldiers, 130 chariots, and 670 horses. Remarkably, despite the sheer number of figures, each one is unique, with individual facial features, expressions, and clothing that indicate their rank and role, suggesting they may have been modeled after real people. The site is part of a vast necropolis covering nearly 38 square miles and contains one of the greatest mysteries, the still-sealed tomb of the emperor. It is believed that opening the tomb could trigger deadly defenses designed to protect the emperor's final resting place. Meanwhile, new secrets about the Terracotta Army continue to emerge through ongoing excavation and research, providing deeper insights into the fascinating life and beliefs of China's first emperor. The Eiffel Tower, towering at a height of 1,083 feet in the heart of Paris, has long inspired artists, filmmakers, and writers alike. Completed in just over 2 years, this iconic structure stands as one of the most recognized landmarks in the world. To preserve its timeless beauty, the iron structure is repainted every 7 years to prevent rust. Over the years, its color has evolved, and it is now coated in a unique bronze shade known as Eiffel Tower Brown. Initially designed as a temporary exhibit for the 1889 Exposition Universelle in Paris, there were talks of dismantling it by 1909 due to the expiration of its 20-year permit and concerns about its stability. However, the tower's transformation into a radio telegraph station during World War I proved vital in saving it from demolition. Today, the Eiffel Tower stands as a symbol of France, cementing its place as one of the most recognizable and enduring structures worldwide. Deep in the arid coastal plains of Peru, the Nazca Lines stand as one of the most mysterious archaeological phenomena in the world. Stretching across approximately 190 square miles in the Pampa Colorado, these lines have captivated the imagination of historians and researchers alike. There are over 800 straight lines, 300 geometric figures, and 70 animal and plant designs, also known as biomorphs, created by the Nazca people. These remarkable figures are best appreciated from an aerial view, revealing their sheer scale and complexity. Many theories about their purpose have emerged over the years. Some suggest a religious significance, proposing that walking along the lines was believed to guide people to sacred places for water-invoking rituals. Taj Mahal, often referred to as a teardrop on the cheek of time, stands as a timeless symbol of love and loss. Situated in Agra, India, this unique masterpiece was commissioned by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in honor of his beloved wife, who tragically passed away during childbirth. Constructed primarily from white marble, Taj Mahal beautifully reflects shades of pink at dawn and a golden hue at sunset. Its intricate inlay work, crafted from both precious and semi-precious stones, adds to its breathtaking allure. A popular legend surrounding Taj Mahal suggests that the emperor was determined to preserve its unparalleled beauty. To ensure that no one could replicate this marvel, he ordered severe consequences for the principal architects and craftsmen, ensuring that no similar structure would ever be built once Taj Mahal was completed. Located in the heart of Beijing, the Forbidden City, also known as the Imperial Palace, is the largest palace complex in the world. The name Forbidden City comes from the fact that entry to the complex was strictly prohibited to the public without the emperor's permission. A 26-foot-high wall and a 171-foot-wide moat surround the palace, forming a protective barrier that isolates it from the outside world. The roofs of the Forbidden City are covered with yellow glazed tiles, a color traditionally reserved for the emperor, symbolizing his supreme power. The Imperial Palace consists of around 980 buildings and over 8,700 rooms. These structures are designed using feng shui and Chinese cosmology, ensuring the city's natural and spiritual harmony. For nearly 500 years, the Forbidden City served as the residence and political center for 24 emperors. Today, it no longer holds the same political significance, but has been converted into a museum, safeguarding cultural treasures for future generations. Rising as a magnificent symbol of peace and hospitality, the Christ the Redeemer statue stands proudly at the 2,310-foot summit of Mount Corcovado in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The construction of this global emblem of Christianity took 9 years to complete. Made of reinforced concrete, it is covered in a mosaic of countless triangular soapstone tiles. At an impressive height of 98 feet, the statue's arms stretch 92 feet wide. When including its pedestal, the entire structure reaches a height of 124 feet, making it one of the largest statues of its kind in the world. Visitors making their way to the statue pass through the Tijuca National Park, one of the largest urban forests in the world. After climbing 220 steps to reach the base of the statue, they are greeted with panoramic views of Rio de Janeiro, offering a stunning glimpse of the breathtaking natural beauty of Brazil. The Khajuraho monuments stand as a pinnacle of Indian architectural and artistic achievement during the medieval period. Located in India, this complex is regarded as the most grandiose and intricate among all Hindu temples. Its architecture is marked by towering spires, each adorned with detailed sculptures that cover nearly every surface. These sculptures depict a wide range of subjects, from divine figures and mythological stories to everyday life scenes. These sculptures are not merely ornamental. They carry deep symbolic meaning and philosophical insights, celebrating every facet of human existence. They reinforce the Hindu belief in the connection between the material and spiritual worlds. The Palace of Culture stands proudly on the grounds of a medieval royal court dating back to the 15th century. This architectural marvel features 298 elaborately designed rooms, each adorned with intricate decorations, and is crowned by a 180-foot clock tower that offers stunning panoramic views of the city. A masterpiece of neo-Gothic architecture, the palace also blends elements of Romantic and Neo-Baroque styles, making it one of the most remarkable buildings of its kind in Romania. Spanning an impressive 365,000 square feet, it has weathered the challenges of both world wars and the communist regime, emerging as a symbol of national pride for the Romanian people. Carved into the granite face of the Black Hills in South Dakota, Mount Rushmore stands as a monumental tribute to four of the United States' most iconic presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. This awe-inspiring sculpture was designed to symbolize the first 150 years of American history, representing the birth, growth, development, and preservation of the nation. To create this masterpiece, approximately 450,000 tons of rock were removed, primarily using dynamite. However, Mount Rushmore is not without its controversy. It faces criticism, particularly from Native American groups who view the Black Hills as a sacred area that was unlawfully taken from them. In the heart of Greece, atop towering rock columns, the Meteora monasteries stand as a remarkable testament to how nature and human creativity can harmoniously coexist. There are 6 monasteries in total, each one a masterpiece of medieval architecture and craftsmanship. To visit these awe-inspiring sites, visitors must climb staircases carved directly into the rock, with hundreds of steps leading the way. This monastery is renowned for its stunning frescoes and ancient manuscripts, offering a window into the past. The rock formations of Meteora themselves are a geological marvel, shaped over 60 million years ago by seismic activity, weathering, and erosion. This extraordinary landscape not only captivates with its breathtaking beauty, but also supports a rich variety of flora and fauna, thriving in its unique ecosystem. Easter Island, also known as Rapa Nui, is one of the most isolated inhabited islands in the world, famous for its enigmatic, giant stone statues known as moai. These monumental figures, carved by the Rapa Nui people, are thought to symbolize the spirits of ancestors and high-ranking individuals in their society. Over 900 moai statues can be found on the island. The tallest moai reaches an impressive height of about 33 feet, and the largest one weighs around 82 tons. The moai statues of Easter Island continue to project authority and power, leaving their origins shrouded in mystery and captivating the imagination of the world. Mont Saint-Michel, a stunning example of medieval architecture, stands proudly amidst vast tidal flats, accessible by a causeway that disappears beneath the waves during high tide, creating the illusion of an island. Over the centuries, this remarkable tidal island has served many roles, from a center of learning and pilgrimage during the medieval period to a prison after the French Revolution. The island's breathtaking beauty inspired the design of the castle in the animated film Tangled, and it also provided the conceptual model for Minas Tirith, the capital city of Gondor in The Lord of the Rings. The history of Mont Saint-Michel dates back to the 8th century, when, according to legend, the Archangel Michael appeared to Bishop Aubert of Avranches. The Archangel instructed him to build a church on the rocky islet. Since then, the small chapel has grown into the magnificent Benedictine abbey that dominates the island today. Perched atop a 410-foot-high hill, Mehrangarh Fort stands as a mighty sentinel overlooking the city of Jodhpur, India. Built in 1459, the fort's architecture showcases an array of palaces surrounded by thick, towering walls. Throughout its long history, Mehrangarh has witnessed numerous battles and harbors countless legends. One such tale speaks of a hermit who cursed the fort's founder, foretelling a future without water in the region. To defy this curse, the founder made a desperate and bold decision. He had a man buried alive in the foundations of the fort, a sacrifice intended to ensure prosperity and water for the land. Today, Mehrangarh Fort remains meticulously preserved, standing proudly as one of the largest and most iconic forts in India. Its continued maintenance ensures that it remains a symbol of heritage and pride for the people of Jodhpur. Uluwatu Temple, located in Bali, Indonesia, is one of the island's 6 key spiritual pillars. These sanctuaries are deeply significant, each embodying a unique aspect of spiritual protection and reverence within Balinese Hinduism. The temple is dedicated to Rudra, the storm god and hunter, and is believed to protect Bali from evil sea spirits. It is positioned on the island's southwestern coast, overlooking the vast ocean. A local legend tells of a holy priest from eastern Java who reached a spiritual peak at this sacred site. His union with the divine was marked by his sudden disappearance, often described as a lightning strike or mystical fire that consumed his body. This symbolizes his liberation from the cycle of birth and death. Hidden in the remote valleys of North Ossetia, Russia, lies Dargav's village, often known as the City of the Dead. This ancient necropolis is home to nearly 100 stone crypts, each crafted from local stone and designed to resemble small houses with pitched roofs. The crypts date back centuries, with some believed to be over 400 years old. Inside these crypts, not only are the remains of the deceased found, but also their personal belongings, meant to serve them in the afterlife. Local lore also tells of a plague that struck Ossetia in the 18th century. To prevent the disease from spreading to their families, those infected isolated themselves in these crypts, adding another layer of tragedy and intrigue to this haunting place. Nestled high in the mountains of the Philippine Cordilleras, the Banawe rice terraces were meticulously carved over 2,000 years ago by the indigenous Ifugao people. These terraces, built primarily by hand, using stone and mud walls, were designed to collect water from mountain springs and rainforests above. The ancient irrigation system, still in use today, channels water through the terraces, showcasing the Ifugao's early and effective methods of water management, crucial for rice cultivation. Thankfully, sustainable tourism offers a glimmer of hope for conservation, potentially proving even more valuable to the nation than the rice production once tied to the terraces. Chichen Itza, located on the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico, stands as a monumental testament to the Maya civilization. The stepped pyramid, also known as the Temple of Kukulkan, is a true marvel of ancient engineering and astronomy. Each of its 4 sides features 91 steps, which when combined with the final platform at the top, total 365 steps, one for each day of the year. Twice a year during the spring and autumn equinoxes, a stunning play of light and shadow creates the illusion of a serpent slithering down the staircase. This spectacle reflects the Mayas' deep understanding of astronomical cycles and their ability to incorporate this knowledge into their architecture. Beyond the pyramid lies the Temple of the Warriors, an impressive structure encircled by hundreds of carved columns, each depicting warriors likely influenced by the Toltec culture. Nestled high in the Bavarian Alps of Germany, you'll find the iconic Neuschwanstein Castle. Commissioned by King Ludwig II of Bavaria in the late 19th century, the castle was envisioned as a personal sanctuary and a tribute to Richard Wagner, the king's beloved composer. Construction of the castle began in 1869, though it was never fully completed. Despite its unfinished state, Neuschwanstein boasts some of the most advanced technological features of its time, such as automatic flush toilets and a heating system that reached every part of the building. Today, the castle stands as one of the most visited in the world, attracting millions of tourists annually with its fairy tale-like turrets and breathtaking beauty. Neuschwanstein not only inspired Disney's Sleeping Beauty castle, but has also come to symbolize the pinnacle of romantic architecture across the globe. Angkor Wat, the largest religious monument in the world, stands as a testament to the grandeur of Cambodia's ancient civilization. Built in the early 12th century, it is not only a symbol of the country, but also plays a pivotal role in the spiritual and cultural identity of the Khmer people. Constructed primarily from sandstone blocks, which were transported from a quarry over 30 miles away, the temple's architectural brilliance is evident. Its design is a reflection of the universe in miniature. At its heart, the central tower rises to 213 feet, surrounded by 4 smaller towers, all symbolizing the peaks of Mount Meru, the mythical center of both Hindu and Buddhist cosmology. The walls of Angkor Wat are adorned with intricate bas-reliefs and carvings that depict scenes from Hindu mythology. These artistic details narrate stories that have been passed down through generations. Today, Angkor Wat is a protected heritage site, and no one resides within the temple. It stands proudly as a symbol of Cambodia's rich cultural history and national pride. The Potala Palace stands proudly, dominating the skyline of Lhasa, Tibet. As the highest palace in the world, it once served as the winter residence of the Dalai Lama and the center of Tibetan governance, making it an essential spiritual and political hub. Originally constructed as a symbol of love by Tibetan king Songtsen Gampo for his marriage to Princess Wencheng of the Tang dynasty of China, the palace carries a rich historical significance. Boasting over 1,000 rooms, the Potala Palace is built with immense protective walls, some reaching up to 16 feet thick, designed to endure the harsh Tibetan climate. Borobudur, one of the largest Buddhist temples in the world, is a true masterpiece of architectural design. The temple is built with 9 stacked platforms. The top 3 are circular, while the 6 lower ones are square, all crowned by a central dome. The journey through Borobudur is not just a physical one, but also a spiritual journey, reflecting the Buddhist path towards enlightenment. It begins at the base of the temple, where visitors walk clockwise around each platform, gradually ascending. Along the way, they pass 504 Buddha statues, a powerful representation of the gradual rise from the realm of desire to enlightenment. Buried under volcanic ash and engulfed by vegetation, Borobudur remained hidden until the 20th century. With international support, it was rediscovered and restored, ensuring that its spiritual significance would endure for future generations. St. Basil's Cathedral, an iconic landmark, stands proudly in Moscow's Red Square, Russia. Just a short walk from the Kremlin, originally built in the mid-16th century under the command of Ivan the Terrible, the cathedral was first completed with a relatively modest exterior, primarily painted in red and white. This unique design sets it apart from other Russian churches of the era, which typically featured more uniform architectural elements. The cathedral is especially renowned for its 9 chapels, each crowned with intricately patterned domes, ranging in color from deep blues to fiery reds. The vibrant facade we see today began taking shape in the 17th and 18th centuries during a period of extensive restoration and renovation. These changes were heavily influenced by evolving Russian architectural styles, which embraced brighter and more varied colors over time. The Palace of Westminster, located along the River Thames in London, is a symbol of both the city and England itself. Originally serving as a royal palace, it was extensively rebuilt in 1840 after a devastating fire destroyed much of the original structure. This grand building showcases the Gothic Revival style, known for its intricate stonework, pointed arches, and an impressive 1,100-plus rooms. Big Ben refers to the Great Bell of the Great Clock of Westminster, but it is also commonly used to refer to the clock tower itself. located at the north end of the Palace of Westminster. The tower was initially called the Clock Tower. Located in the heart of Rome, Italy, the Colosseum stands as a timeless symbol of the ancient Roman Empire's architectural and engineering brilliance. Officially known as the Flavian Amphitheatre, it was commissioned by Emperor Vespasian in AD 72. With its completion overseen by his son Titus in AD 80. While the Colosseum represents the grandeur of ancient Rome, it also reflects the darker side of its history. In its heyday, the amphitheater served as the primary arena for brutal gladiatorial contests. While this part of history is tragic, it serves as a poignant reminder of how far society has come in ensuring the safety and well-being of both people and animals today. Close to the Colosseum, in Piazza Venezia, Rome, stands the Victor Emmanuel II monument. This architectural masterpiece, constructed between 1885 and 1935, honors Victor Emmanuel II, the first king of a unified Italy. The monument's design is a grand showcase of neoclassical architecture, symbolizing the ideals of unity and strength. At the front, towering Corinthian columns, reminiscent of those found in ancient Roman temples, support a triumphal arch adorned with intricate sculptures and reliefs. The monument's balanced layout and well-proportioned structure evoke a sense of order and stability, reflecting the principles of the Italian Renaissance. Meanwhile, detailed sculptures and symbolic figures embellish the outer walls, depicting key moments from Italy's history as well as mythological stories. Our journey now takes us to Pisa, another iconic city in Italy. Nestled in the heart of this historic place is the Leaning Tower of Pisa, located within the Piazza dei Miracoli, also known as the Square of Miracles. This remarkable landmark stands at 183 feet tall and is famous for its unintended tilt. Construction of the tower began in 1173 and spanned nearly 2 centuries. Just 5 years into its construction, the tower began to lean. As workers added the second level, the tilt became evident. Today, the Leaning Tower of Pisa continues to slowly shift back, decreasing its famous tilt. This shift is the result of extensive restoration efforts carried out over the years. Currently, the tower leans at just under 4 degrees. If you've ever wondered how the tower manages to stay upright despite its lean, it's because the center of gravity is carefully aligned within its base. This meticulous positioning keeps the structure stable. Nestled in the heart of Singapore, just a stone's throw from the iconic Marina Bay Sands, lies the breathtaking gardens by the bay. Famed worldwide for its innovative architecture and ecological marvels, the garden showcases standout features like the super tree grove and the climate-controlled conservatories, the cloud forest, and the flower dome. Our journey begins with the towering super tree grove, where these awe-inspiring vertical gardens rise up to 160 feet, shaping the city skyline. Far more than decorative sculptures, these structures serve as an integral part of the park's ecosystem, mimicking the essential functions of trees, such as photosynthesis and providing shade. Next, we venture into the cloud forest, a mist-drenched landscape that houses a majestic 115-foot-tall mountain enveloped in vibrant greenery. This unique area showcases plant species from tropical highlands up to 6,500 feet above sea level, offering a fascinating glimpse into high-altitude ecosystems. In the heart of Sri Lanka stands the magnificent Sigiriya, also known as the Lion Rock. This massive column of rock, a hardened magma formation, rises about 660 feet above the surrounding plains. As you ascend, you'll encounter the mirror wall, once perfectly polished, so that the king could see his reflection as he walked beside it. At the summit, the ruins of the palace provide a stunning 360-degree view of the surrounding jungle and farmlands. This location not only served as a royal residence, but also as a fortress during times of war, offering a strategic vantage point against potential invaders. Though mostly in ruins, the palace still preserves some foundations and fragments of walls, giving us a fascinating glimpse into the advanced architectural skills of ancient Sri Lanka. In the Imereti region of western Georgia, the Katski Pillar stands tall, rising about 130 feet from the ground. At the top of this slender rock formation, a small church and refuge have been built, dating back to the 9th or 10th century. The structures atop the Katski Pillar are believed to have been constructed by Christian stylites, ascetics who chose to live on pillars to distance themselves from worldly temptations and draw closer to God. For more than 20 years, this secluded spot has been home to a solitary monk who lives a life of solitude and prayer, following the traditions of the stylites and seeking spiritual refuge in the high places. This isolation has turned the pillar into a symbol of spiritual devotion in Georgia, standing as a testament to the unwavering dedication of those who seek closeness to God through solitude. If you enjoyed this video and loved joining us on this journey, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new adventures. We have so many amazing trips and places waiting for you, and we want you to be a part of every step we take. Hit that subscribe button now, and let's embark on unforgettable adventures together.